Hi everybody, it's Caleb Leverett, and yes, you read that title correct. I'm going to tell you why you should never be offended. The only people in this world that has the ability to offend you are the ones that very likely will never do it, and those are the people you love. In this PC world in which we live, it's getting out of hand. And I used to be really naive and really I didn't have any self-confidence. That's obviously changed. When you're offended, it's a feeling inside of you of as if you care what a stranger thinks about you. You shouldn't. Being in my position where my family has been, blasted all over the internet, the struggles we've gone through, most people just love what Parker did. They just love it. However, believe it or not, there are some that just have seething rage for he and I both. I've read lots and lots of comments about people would say, call Parker a whiny little bitch. And do you know how offended I got? Precisely zero. You know why? A, I know my son better than anybody else on this planet. And B, I don't know those people. And they obviously do not know him. They came to a conclusion by watching one tiny little snippet, an hour-long video of his life. And so it doesn't bother me. Believe it or not, I've actually read where somebody called my own daughter a bitch. And do you know how much that offended me? Again, precisely zero. Because I don't know them. I don't care what they think about my daughter. I know my daughter better than anybody on the planet. And they obviously have no idea who she is and what she's about. When you are offended, and don't take this as I'm picking on anybody, because I'm not. I'm not a bully. In fact, I love picking on bullies. When you are offended, it's because you lack self-confidence. And I can only say that with confidence because I used to be that way. I was, like I said, very naive. When I was a child and even a young man, when I started having kids, I was extremely naive. Again, that's all changed. So, bullying is another topic. I saw an article where this, like a 9-year-old the other day, a little girl, hung herself. And I didn't read all the details, but she's picked on. And people that are picked on, victims of asshole bullies, usually or almost always, universally have a lack of self-confidence. And self-confidence is built through, in my experience, struggles. Hard struggles. So a lot of you who are going through similar situations that my that my family went through, just know that it will get better. And take these hard times, these people that are mean to you, whether it's people at school or even your own parents or whoever it may be, take that as a learning, a way to teach yourself to build your own confidence. And I personally use humor. That's what helped me go from this naive, no confidence having person to who I am today. I learned to laugh at myself. Now I'll give you a for instance. About that tooth right there, about 4 months ago I bit into a peach seed. And I didn't even know it broke off, and I just swallowed it, and then my tongue hit it. And the first thing that came to my mind was, shit, that is sharp and that is annoying. Never once was I worried about, not going into public or not even making YouTube videos anymore because I look like Lloyd Christmas. And some of my friends, they'll joke with me. Hey, Lloyd, you know what I do? I joke back with them. Yep, that's me, old Chip. People get picked on when they don't have self-confidence, and they might look different significantly different than somebody else. If you are that type of person to get picked on, you learn to laugh at yourself, and then you learn to laugh at them. When you learn not to give two shits what someone says about you that offends you, when you learn not to care because you don't know them and you don't really care what they think anyways, that's when you'll start building up that confidence where you can walk into any environment, regardless of who's there, and hold your head up high, and you like beat them to the punchline. If you know someone's about to laugh at you or insult you, people do it, try to do that shit with me all the time, and I just beat them to the punchline. So anyways, I've got a special announcement coming up. The last video I made was regarding me becoming the Dave Ramsey of surviving divorce. A lot of you recommended that I start a Patreon. Well, I'm working on that, and I'm just now learning about what Patreon is, and we'll be making a video to go along with it. And I've got a special guest who's going to be, I already talked to him and he said he'd do it. He's going to be in the video. So thanks so much for everybody for watching our content, and the people who have found my phone number leaked in Parker versus the Man and Caleb Gets His Phone Back, that have called. This has been a really fun exercise. It's mostly sad stories that I get, but we're getting more and more success stories. Whether it's voicemails that are when I call people back, or people that are your comments that I read. So, anyways, hold your head up high. I don't care what anybody's ever said to you. You're stupid, you're ugly, you're retarded, you're dumb. Don't listen to that. You own yourself. Embrace who you are and make fun of yourself before anyone else gets to you. And then their jokes aren't funny to everybody else. So, hope everybody's gearing up for Christmas and New Year. So, y'all be good. Have a good day. Bye.